Welcome back to another Delivered Review. This week we are trying KFC's new, not new because they did last year. However, KFC's stuffing stacker. Twice the fillets, twice the flavour, twice the festivity. Stick around and you'll find out. So as we finish off the unboxing there, as you see the cookies and everything else, wings, fries, and the burger. So festive stacker, was it better than last year? Well, I didn't actually have the stacker last year, I had the stuffing tower, but it's exactly the same apart from, as you see there, 2 fillets in the background. Not cheap at all. But I thought, you know what, this year, let's just have the stuffing stacker, kind of a revisit, as you can see there, and see what it was like with the 2 fillets. Now I've had the, I forget what it was now, the KFC stacker from months and months ago, and that was a pretty good burger. So we'll come on to the burger in a minute, but first of all, the fries weren't particularly good, and I think they're actually retaining more oil. As you can see there, almost like a squidgy fry. They're retaining more oil than they need to, and they need to be a little bit crispier. The seasoning is brilliant, like perfectly seasoned. They've almost got like I can't really describe, like a rustic sort of very, very slight peppery taste, so maybe a bit more pepper on the seasoning. As you see there, Christmas 2024 at KFC this time. I had 2 dips with it. I believe one was a sweet chili and one was a garlic mayo. So onto the chicken wings, which aren't part of the festive menu, obviously, but every week, or I should say every time I've had KFC, I just want to try the wings again, just to see what they're like. And they're basically no better. They're not been to the gym. They're not particularly big wings in general, in terms of the bones. A little bit too much sort of coating on them, I would say. But they I think they go more towards the coating than they are the meat, which is not really the way a chicken wing should be, or a hot wing. The heat on them was still brilliant, but they're, you know, KFC hot wings. They could be a lot better, but they're not bad. They're average wings, I would say. The sauces, though, I'd say, actually, to be fair, just while I've got a second, is the garlic mayo is really good. Sweet chili, kind of average, I think. But onto the stuffing stacker. Now, you can see straight away there, and you'll see in a second, the advertised versus reality. It didn't look anywhere near, and it was actually built upside down. So advertised looks absolutely brilliant, mouth-watering, but yeah, they've inadvertently put you can see there, there's a cranberry sauce, which I didn't think I had any on it, but I think it's just because it kind of slid all the way down the side. Chicken times 2 fillets, cheese, lettuce, burger sauce, stuffing patty. But I thought, you know what, let's actually just build it right rather than turn the whole thing upside down, put the top one on the bottom, etc. I'll just remove it because the lettuce was kind of in the wrong place as well, but I couldn't really get the lettuce off. There wasn't even that much lettuce on it. I mean, some of these point of view videos, just what I'm saying it, of Subway and McDonald's, whatever, they just build these burgers. And I know they've got to do it because it's a fast food outlet, but they're just too fast. I mean, their stuffing was on the bottom. So I thought, right, let's rebuild it. Let's put it back together how it should be. If you take a second and you haven't, like, subscribe, notifications bell, make a comment if you feel like it. Massively appreciate it. So yeah, rebuild it, kind of get it back to how it should be. But the problem was the fillets they were a little bit too like narrow. They weren't wide enough to kind of hold themselves on top of each other. So the whole burger started to kind of move and slide, obviously cheese in between. I know there's nothing they can do about that. Obviously, you know, they can't just separate each fillet to make sure they're all perfectly stacked on each other. And as you can see there, kind of eaten picture or half-eaten picture. It was really good. The fillets for KFC and Popeyes and everybody else, pretty good fillets. They weren't hammered too flat, I don't think. Although perhaps in this case, if they had have hammered them flat, probably would have built a better burger. But as per last year, the stuffing patty, although I haven't bitten into it yet, but the stuffing patty was really nice. And the festive side of it, yeah, okay, I'll give them that. That's the festive side of it, a bit like the 5 gold rings, with the Burger King barbecue burger. You don't kind of see it straight away, but obviously stuffing, I guess you can have stuffing at any time of the year. It doesn't have to necessarily be Christmas, but with the cranberry sauce, I think that's pretty good. I mean, why they didn't just go for like Harvester and have some sort of like turkey fillet, I don't know, maybe that would have been the perfect combination, chicken and turkey, but either way. A good burger in general, but as you can see there, not cheap. $11.99, which when you compare to Harvester as a meal is pretty good, but $9.99 for the burger on its own. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. $9.99. I think, round it up is a £10 note for 2 fillets, which, yeah, okay, £5, £6. But is another £4 the burger, the stuffing patty, bun, lettuce and a bit of cheese? I don't know. I mean, it's going to breach the £10 note at some point. We're going to get to $10.50, £11. And I think then people need to just stop buying this stuff. Now, yeah, okay, doing a review channel, it's going to be pretty difficult to do that. But they're just, it's just too much money. Full stop, it's just too much money for what you're getting. Now, if it was all nailed and all perfect, I would say, okay, $9.99 maybe. But anyway, after all of that, I don't want to go on too much, but we'll come back to it. The cookies, and yeah, the cookies weren't festive at all. I just thought, let's see what they've got as desserts. And I've never had cookies, I don't believe, from KFC before. Now, the cookies were really, really good. They just weren't very big, but they were kind of a thick cookie and kind of a gooey centre in them, or soft centre, I should say. $6.99, so whatever that is, £1.75, let's just say, per cookie. I suppose that's not bad when you think of other cookies, Millie's cookies, Subway cookies. That's not too bad. And they were, like I say, they're pretty decent cookies. They more or less filled that whole box, 4 of them. So again, not festive, but just as a review, the cookies were pretty damn good. I mean, I'd even go as far as giving them probably a 9 out of 10, which you'll see in a minute. So overall, as KFC's festive angle, the stuffing stacker or tower was pretty good, just wasn't built very well. So 8 out of 10, 8.5 for the fries, hot wings 8.5 and cookies 9 out of 10. Again, thanks for watching, Merry Christmas to everybody, and if you haven't, check out these videos.